Jack Frost. Just because you observe something on Google doesn't mean that the Jews stole their land. Um, no, I was displaying a map showing the ethnic cleansing that was going on. In fact, the Jews even purchased the land that was previously uninhabited. This uninhabited lie goes to the lady who wrote From Time Immemorial. And the land was inhabited. It always has been. The land was already owned by the Ottomans. Again, owned by an empire. An empire came in and took it. When I'm saying ownership of the land, I mean the people who lived there, farmed there, and have been there, not the armies and empires that have swept through. Um, you know, that's not who I'm really concerned about. It's the Samaritan Jews, the Druze, the Shia, the Sunni, um, the Christians, those groups of people. Um, Not so much these people who have no right to the land. Actually, the Ottomans, yeah, took it over, but it's not Ottoman land. Um, the Ottomans never lived there; they just ruled it. Um, Same thing with the British. Um, The land was already owned by the Ottomans, then the British. Owned, you mean conquered, during World War, which they had no business being in. Then the UN gave separate states. You strawman me. Hold on a second. And this is what I said. I said, hold on, hold on. I did not strawman you. We're friendly here. Let's discuss the issue. I will answer all your questions, but I advise not to assign motivation to me or malice. Maybe I misspoke or misread it. I know that not all Palestinians are Muslims. I was asking, is there a difference in Arab and ethnic Palestinian? Those Palestinians are really people of different races. Is the only reason I this this is the only reason I dislike your video. Um, Disliked your video. Back up your claim that Israel does not want peace. Also, the reason has a real culture. Wait, hold on. The only reason I just say. Also, Israel has a real culture. Wait, does it? Palestine barely has a culture except it's mostly full of Muslims who condone terrorist acts. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. The same can be said about Northern Ireland. When you turn someplace into a war zone, yeah. Um, Israel's culture is largely stolen from the Middle East. They came up with their own um, language, either Hebrew. Um, uh, Rabbi Shapiro is great at this. I'll send you. I'll put links to his videos below. He's an Orthodox Jew who's an anti-Zionist. Um, yeah. Uh, are they any different from, let's say, the Jordanians genetically? No, no. Are the Austrians genetically different from the Germans? No. Are the Italians and the Spanish different genetically? No. Are the Estonians and the Latvians genetically different? No. Ukrainians and Russians? No. But these are different lands of different people who, even if they speak the same language, it's a different culture. Um, also, Palestine, the Palestinian people have been entrenched in war since the 40s. So groups like Hezbollah and Hamas have come up. More in the 80s. Before that, it was the PLO, and it was a nationalist movement. Kind of like Northern Ireland. The Catholics have no culture or identity. They're just there to destroy. I mean, yeah, you got to win the war in order to establish it. This argument that a people who have been bombed and brutalized um, for over 60 years, not having a vibrant culture, and in one segment, Gaza, which has been walled off, that elected Hamas. Um, yeah, I wonder why everything is degraded. I wonder why culture has failed in everything, you know. Um, but that they have to act so hostilely towards the Christians, towards Bethlehem. Um, a Jewish state for a Jewish people, and that Israel is not democratic, and that it's for the Jew first. This I find unsettling. Very fascistic, very apartheid-like, very racist. I'll get to the second part of the question, though, that you raised. Um, but no, I'm not trying to straw man you. I was just trying to use your own words, and I had it written down. But I can go into anecdotal stories of people who lived in Israel. Yoel and Mindy, Orthodox Jews who are now anti-Zionists. Um, three of Orthodox brethren and sisterin that I have who despise Israel and what it does, who used to be for it. Um, but does Israel have a right to exist? No. I mean, it has to exist now. There's too many people there. We can't just dismantle it. But I think there needs to be pushback, and the two-state solution will just cause terror, and we're going to have to deal with that. But Palestinians have rights too. And yes, Palestinians were there. That book from time immemorial that nobody was there is BS. Um, there were always groups of Samaritans around Gerizim and Christians around Beth. Christians were always occupying Bethlehem. All right, peace to you. That's the end of the first part. This is part one. Peace to you. And again, we can argue intensely over the ideas and the politics, but let's keep out personal attacks. Peace to you.